here. Beneng, I'm holding two microphones. This is quite a sight. Yes, I think we're here for unveiling Shifah Musisi, the Afro Soul Queen. When I met this young lady, I listened to her music and I was like, wow. Tumuita music womoyo. In English it's called soul. I don't know if the English word brings it out very well. The soul music. Music wenirembe. She's been on the scene for the last 5 years. 6 years. It's been quite a journey. She's been one consistent artist. She does not compromise her quality, and she's willing to give us the best. And that's why you see we have the best team on board. If I talk about Kaz Kasuzi, those of you who know him in the music production, with his own thing, you know we are working with one of the best in Uganda, and you're not expecting anything less. And when we have Fenon on board, just know we're going to have magic on the stage as well. And Tondo, my God, these guys are crazy with their designs. Each one is going to share with us what we should expect, yeah, from them coming on board. And after that, we shall go into the Q&A, and then we shall hear from the artist, Omugole Wolunako. Omugole, what that Omugole Wolunako. And that's why she's in white. So I'm going to hand over to Kaz Kasozi to share with us his journey and what you should expect.
Do I have to hold two mics?
Yes.
This is very...
I don't eat one, I eat two. Double. All right, very good morning, everybody. How are we once again? My name is Isaac. I'm the public relations of Record TV. I'm so much delighted to have actually been part of this journey till this particular hour. Shifah Musisi is an art so different. And just from the name itself, Shifah, not everyone has it. Actually, the first time I heard about her name way back, it's a mistake that I kept actually making for quite a while, and I believe most of you could have shared the same mistake with me, calling her Shifra instead of Shifa, right? So she's a unique person, right from her name to her performance to what she believes in. I remember the first time we had an encounter, just as my comrade by my immediate left said, I fell in love with her. And she came in when I was already in love. You know, going for an interview, and you're the one interviewing someone whom you're already biased about. I was biased about. So there was no way. It was so irresistible not to actually give her an opportunity to work with us in this particular event. And for us as Record TV, there's one particular thing I would like to say. We are a house of entertainment, and I know most of you know it's a legendary house of entertainment. We have been there for over 11 years. We are one of the oldest TV stations in the country. And having it at that, and relating it to the type of music that Shifah sings, Shifah is an Afro soul artist who has some fusion of R&B. And I would like to say that to all of you who are watching, this is a different type of music, and very few people actually in this country venture into this type of music. You know, very many people are singing the other type of music. And for her, she is in a unique style of music. This is music that speaks straight to the soul. This is music that is unique in its own way. And this is unique music that is done based on real life. That's what I believe. So because of that particular fact, we said, we will walk with you this journey. We have previously walked with you this journey. And we believe that on 1st of November, this should not be just an unveiling of you, but this should be a plan to have you give birth to what we call another show of next year that will be revealing you. And maybe in future, we shall be having another show titled Busting Shifah Musisi. Thank you so much. All the best.
So, she shares with us her journey and what we should expect from her.
Let me hold this one.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for honoring our invitations. Thank you for being here very early in the morning. Um, yeah, my name is Shifah Musisi, and I'm a soul artist. I think I'll talk about the concert. I have been in the industry for 6 years professionally, and I have never had a concert before. This is my very first, and I decided to unveil myself to you. Yes. Um, this press conference is supposed to help us get the word out there. Yeah? I hope I said that right. Yeah? Yes. And it's a big deal for me. Sometimes when I'm a bit emotional, I have less words. And that's why I like it when Kaz speaks or Dorothy. So you'll pardon me in case I don't have. Most of my words go into my music. So I'll just say the little that I can. I'd like to thank the sponsors on board, Rico TV. Thank you for believing in me. It's not easy to just, on a different kind of genre of music. So thank you so much. Record FM, Mark, thank you. We have Record FM on board. I hope mwena muuliza obulango obo. Yeah? We do. I wake up early in the morning and just turn on the radio, ready to listen to Record FM. So thank you so much. Haz Kasozi. Oh my God, he's amazing. Yeah? Yeah, Alice? This gentleman has taught me that there is more to my music. There's a lot more. I even hardly sleep since we started working together. I'm like, wow. And I keep telling him that this is very, very big what you're doing for me. And I don't even know if you know it. Yeah? But thank you so much. There is a lot that you should expect. He has envisioned, he has created a dream in my music. The moment you get into there, and I mean in a dream. Yeah, so we're very, very humbled, and I'm honored. Maybe that's going to be okay. I'm just going to concert, but we're figuring it out. Dorothy Nabunjo. Wow, this is so cool. Dorothy Nabunjo. Yes, Charism. That's her company right there. And the events manager for the event. And the whole time, she has been consistent. Everything has been, when I met her, I told her, you know what, Dorothy, I want to have a concert that's planned. Everything has to be in line. I want a perfect concert. I know it's my first concert. I know I might not have too much, but I think what I know about myself is I always love quality. I would go broke for quality. Yeah. And thank you for having that with me, Thank you for making this happen. I'm so, so grateful. Yeah. Tondo Fashion House. This gentleman right there. When they walked into marriage, they were scared. Not really scared, but they thought maybe, how is this going to be? But I was so humbled by how genuine you were, and how friendly and how humble you were the first time you walked into marriage. And marriage, by the way, is my fashion house. Yeah, because I can't represent fashion. And then we're working together with Tondo to dress the event. So there are two fashion houses on board, and I'm so proud and I'm so happy to collaborate with Tondo because you're amazing. I can't wait to see what you have in store for us. Yeah. Fenon! Oh my God, guys! Do you see lighting everywhere? Me, comedian. But I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for coming on board. Thank you so much for being here. I can't wait to just have my dream come true with Fenon. I think with just that sentence, we take a day, And then, but now I value my audience. Thank you so much for being here. I see you all. But thank you, Miles. Thank you, Edwin, the videographer for the event, and right here. I hope we're streaming live. Are we? Yes, we are. Thank you, Anderson, for being here. I don't know the rest of the people's names, but it means a lot that you honored our invitations. Mika, the photographer. So thank you all so much. I'm looking forward to the questions and getting this press conference going. Jalal, thank you. Yeah.
to offer me. When I went to love, Nkuravana. When I went to love, Nkuweka buli wenyiba, Nkusanya endongo yange, Nyimiroro yimba, endongo yange, Nyimiroro yimba, Nyimiraka yimbako, Nyimiraka yimbako, Nyimiraka yimbako, endongo yange, endongo yange, endongo yange, telemerera, endongo yange.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you. And we're very happy to have you here. I'll start with the first question. We're having the press conference here and still the event here. Why this place? Before choosing this place, I had a couple of places in mind. There was Sheraton, but there's something about this place. If you know me, I love nature. I love peace, and besides it being also convenient, I think that nature drove me to this place. The moment I walked in here, the sculptures, the art, everything just reminded me of my music and who I am as an artist. And after looking at the hall and seeing that it would take up to 700 people, I was like, yay, this is it. Let's try our luck. But that was the main reason. Why the Malama Secondary School? That's Kapeka. So I grew up from Kapeka. That's like a village. And this is actually the first concert I'm taking back home. Most of the times I've just been taking them little shows and just trying to, what should I say? Yes, I don't like, yes, okay, giving back to the community. And then, but for my first concert, I was thinking, also, where I'm having the concert is where my parents are buried. And if it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't be doing this at all. They drove me from childhood. So, and they were very much into music and just making sure abantu bokuchalo bafuna ku music. I'm growing up, my parents would always organize something. There was always an MDD going on, and it's been years since we last saw that at school. It's also why I studied S5 and S6. So all those reasons combined, my parents being there, all these people that I've grown up with, childhood memories, Mochalo, Umana Waka, all those reasons combined is why I'm having that concert again, Mulama, Kapenka. Yes, definitely. I have friends that I've made in the music industry that are coming to escort me. That was supposed to be kept a surprise, but now, if Luze asks, you can't. I'll start with Maurice Carrier, that one I've looked up to, and he'll be gracing my stage. Joe Steady will be gracing my stage. Kenneth Mugabe will be gracing, I'm so sorry. I'm just overwhelmed. Kenneth Mugabe will be gracing my stage. Andrea, Joseph Sachs, and so many artists have reached out, and they're just going to even make an appearance just to be there and enjoy. So yes, definitely. Sharma was like, no, don't spill it so much. Oh. That's enough, right? Yes. Thank you so much for that question.
Yes, of course, we're at the press conference that is unveiling Shifah Musisi. It is going to be happening on the 1st of November, and of course it's going to be happening here at the Gulf Hotel. But of course, one of the legendaries is one of the people who at least accepted to be working with her. Hello, what's up? How are you doing today?
I'm good. I've had a good day. It has been a good morning. We have been charmed by several people who honored the invite to the press conference from all the different media houses, and it has given us a chance to really say what is going to happen with the unveiling of Shifah Musisi on the 1st of November. So, like, we are glad we're able to get that word out there, and also to show and explain a little bit deeper where some of the concepts that are within the show, the fact that it's story driven, it has elements of spirituality, as it has elements of philosophy, it has elements of childhoodness, elements of muchalo, village, nature, and all those are aspects that are going to be part of the show. And we were able to share that with all the people that were present.
When it comes to the people whom you decide to work with or partner with, you're so critical and you love specific people, and even when it comes to your performances, here and here, there are specific places. So this time on, why did you decide, to work with Shifah Musisi?
There are several reasons. One of the first ones is that I was already a fan of her music. Her music is very cool, as in laid back, and it's it's a charming kind of music, and it speaks to me. It has a certain spirituality to it, even though she's not singing gospel, but she's singing music that kind of it requires for you to be open to listening. It's not like sometimes I also like some kubuka music, but this is not it, and I like it for the fact that it's a calm music. So I was already a fan of her music, and also a fan of her as Shifah. If anyone who follows her on social media, or if you know her personally, she's very meticulous about the way she dresses and all those kinds of things, her hairstyle and all that kind of thing. So all those little things tell you about a person. So to me, if someone takes a lot of pride in how they dress and they take care, it's not about being very smart, but being very particular, that you chose that coat for a very particular reason and it looks cool on you. And so if I see you dressed a particular way and say, that guy, I might be more willing to speak to you. Yeah, so it's the same with Shifah, that to see the way she handles herself makes me want to work with her. Because I'm thinking that if she handles herself that way, she will handle the music right.
So this time around, what part are you going to play during the entire concert? Did you look at the design of the stage, the choreography, what is the part you're going to be playing?
So as a music director, my main chore has been to make sure that the music is presented well, but it also has good storytelling within it for the concert from beginning to end, and that it brings out the vision that the artist had. And that cannot come out just by playing the songs. The songs may exist, yes, but just playing them does not bring out the vision of what you want. So we had to actually twist the songs a particular way, blend them with different characters, and also what kind of instrumentation plays. So we have strings, like the string quartet, we have a little percussion.
But which artists do you listen to here in Uganda?
Shifah is one of them. I like Morris Kiria, Kenneth Mugabe, there's Kwela, I like...
of Ziza Bafali.
Million. No, they're not my cup of tea. They're not my cup of tea. And no offense, I totally understand why people love them, but it's just not my thing. Like, I'm not into that kind of music, and that's not.
Would I be right to say that kind of music earns more than this kind of, the baby calls and?
I think at the moment in Uganda, that kind of music earns more. But I have to be honest that if you're looking to where the future is going, and also when you're looking at artists who know how to market their stuff well over time, the kind of music that Shifah is doing would earn more in the long run. We're looking, like if you're looking at, this is why, for example, certain artists don't need to release music all the time. So if some music takes longer for its dues to come through. Another music you have to get, like if music like Ziza Bafana does, for example, needs to earn in the immediate element, and that's why he would need to release another song to earn again. And there's no problem with that. It's just a different way of working, different kind of music.
I tried looking out for you on Instagram. Yeah. The usernames are what?
On Instagram, I'm Kaz Kasozi. Um, no space, just Kaz Kasozi. And on Facebook, I usually use Artist Kasozi, but I also use Kaz Kasozi on Facebook as my music page. And I find that the way social media works is very useful for us artists, but at the same time, here in Uganda, it hasn't yet been exploited well by us, but also by the people who access those platforms, because olugambo lungi, and olugambo is useful to market things, but also sometimes it can detract you from some of the things that you're supposed to be doing as an artist. So I use it, and then sometimes I kind of pull back.
Would you pay someone to work on your social media?
Yeah, I think for us artists, these are things which are actually necessary, not because handling it my social media. No, actually, it's really important that someone else handles it for you sometimes or all the time, because you are less likely to make things personal. So someone who's a bit removed from you, but they're managing things for you, they can do things that are not going to embarrass you, that are not going to be personal, that are not going to also mess around with your brand.
Do you know Wuma?
Michael Uma.
Wuma.
Oh, Uma, the show.
Do you work with them?
No, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't.
Do
But
you know what they do?
I'm not quite sure. I just have heard of the name. Yeah.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, and of course we're still here at Golf Course Hotel, and of course we're at the press conference unveiling Shifah Musisi, which is going to be happening on the 1st of November. And she's one of those unique artists. And Kaz Kasus was here, and he was praising you and saying all beautiful things. Can you imagine what he was telling me?
Oh, I don't know what. Tell me.
So, of course, tell us about the concert. You're going to take us through, like when, of course, starting from 1st November, from that one there, the other concert, giving back. Take us through on how it's going to be.
Okay, so 1st November, of course, Golf Course Hotel on the 1st, and it's going to be an experience. I feel like the production is built onto us, a dream. Yeah, I don't know if Kaz has explained that. So, you want to figure out what it is. So it's going to be a really good experience where my music gets to tap into your emotions. Sometimes you go through a few songs of mine. So I'm looking forward to tapping into your feelings, tapping into are you ready to be okay, to be vulnerable, be okay to get emotional if you can, if my music has taken you there. So yeah, it's exciting. I see it coming, and yeah.
So it is going to be 1st November?
Golf Course Hotel on 1st November, and 9th, entry, thank you, Luz. Entry fee 50,000 silver, gold 100,000, and 2 million for a table of 10. Yes.
You can get the tickets or even online.
Yes, you can get the tickets online at Quicket, and then you can get hard copies at all Kenjoy supermarket branches. There's one in Intinda, there's one in Entebbe. Kenjoy supermarket, they have them. And then you can also get one at my fashion house, which is Marish Designs, located in Bokoto on Kenjoy supermarket building. The second concert, Tugenda Muchalo.
And you've not told them how they can get them online?
Oh, online at Quicket. Quicket is the online platform that we're selling our tickets on. Yes. So
after here?
After here on 9th November, ngatugende kapeka Muchalo for the giving back concert, Of course, there are people who are paying, but all the children are going to have it for free, yeah. It's also going to be awesome. Just having a concert, I want to do days.
Where is the venue, the real venue, like the building we're going to cover?
It's Mulama Secondary School. Yeah. And that's why I studied S5 and S6. Katimochisawe. But we're going to take out.
Because I think it will be different time from the one you'll be having here.
We're starting at 12 p.m. Muchalo and ending at exactly 7 p.m.
And you worked with different people, I noticed, the one who have come on board.
We've worked with Tondo, the fashion house, Charism. We've worked with Phenon. We're working with Edwin on recording, video recording, Miles, Aziz. It's a big team.
Why that kind of music? If we can come away from, I love nature, But why that kind of, is there a history about it, you know, you growing up or something?
Yes, there's a history. Emirembe, peace. Peace. And then also, I don't know if you know of a lady called Sade. She's out there, but she sings soulful music. So I listen to her a lot. Nemwegomba nga tena njagala emirembe. So I think peace is the main reason why I sing the way I sing, why my voice is soulful like that. Yeah, because I could choose to, but yeah, I keep it soulful because
So most of the people are asking me, is she married or not? Is she having kids or not?
I'm not yet married, but in the future, inshallah. I don't have kids yet, but in the future, inshallah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Luze. Luze.